There ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying your holidays. Let's get straight into this video, okay? So basically, Lamar Jackson haters, they always talk about how he can't throw a football, but they can't show you film on Lamar Jackson underthrowing any receivers. Usually when Lamar Jackson misses a receiver, he usually overthrows receivers. So his problem is not throwing the football. One of the main problems within the Ravens offense is that their receivers are out of place. Like Devin Duvernay should be used more in the screen game. Why? Because he is a kick returner and he knows how to run between blocks and break tackles. That is perfect for screen passes. But no, they always have him do some 9 route I'm confused by. Marquise Hollywood Brown, he is too small to be lined up that wide that many times. I mean, this year he was lined up out wide 404 times. Marquise Brown should always be in the slot and used like a Julian Edelman so he can pick apart a defense. He's not big enough. Like, you know, these NFL corners are getting bigger. So that means the receivers have to evolve with the cornerbacks. If you're going to have a smaller receiver, put him in the middle of the field. When he's lined up that wide against a guy like J.C. Jackson, I mean, he can't do much. And Marquise Brown don't break that much tackles. He's too small. The other problem with the Ravens offense, I know people like to blame Lamar Jackson's accuracy, and yes, he can afford to be more accurate, but I think the reason why he's not as accurate as many would like to see is because he has a chemistry problem. Now notice, he trusts Mark Andrews like 93% of the time. I mean, that game against Cleveland, he mainly threw it to Mark Andrews. Willie Snead is okay. Sometimes he'll come up clutch, but most of the game he's invisible. He doesn't really have chemistry with Boykin. He doesn't really have chemistry with James Proche, if I'm saying its name correctly. I mean, I feel like he forces the ball to Hollywood Brown because he feels that he is obligated to, like how Baker Mayfield felt like he was obligated to throw it to Odell Beckham Jr. You see, I don't like it when a quarterback has a star receiver and he feels like he has to force it to them. I think Lamar Jackson would have played well with receivers like Doug Baldwin, Anquan Bolden, DJ Moore, Tyler Boyd, Cole Beasley, a receiver that is similar to those guys. Guys that don't beg for the ball, but they're reliable and they can convert on third down. A receiver like that would be great for Lamar Jackson. I hear people say, oh, Lamar Jackson needs a star wide receiver. No star wide receiver would go to the Ravens because they are a run-first offense. That's one. And two, I think star wide receivers sometimes ruin the development of a quarterback. I don't think Lamar Jackson needs a superstar, but someone that is reliable and can convert on third down. Someone that does not beg for the football. And that leads me to my other point. People act like Lamar Jackson has to throw the ball like Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, etc. Lamar Jackson does not necessarily have to be an elite passer. All he has to do is work on his passing when converting on third down. If Lamar Jackson can convert passes on third down consistently, oh, he'll be dangerous. He already converts third downs with his legs. Now imagine with his arm. It's the small, simple details. Everybody acts like Lamar Jackson has to throw these 30, 40-yard passes every single time. It makes no sense. I say 80% of quarterbacks in the NFL does not even do that. And another thing that is an unpopular opinion, I know people like to blame Greg Roman for being predictable, but to me, I think that Greg Roman is a pretty good offensive coordinator. Yes, he has passing plays that are suspect, but I think that the Ravens need a better passing game coordinator. You see, Greg Roman has done a lot for mobile quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, Colin Kaepernick, Tyrod Taylor. I mean, I think that the Ravens just need a better passing game coordinator like Joe Brady from LSU, which is now the offensive coordinator for the Panthers. And you see that Teddy Bridgewater is having a very good passing season. Now, if the Ravens had somebody like that, you know, in their coaching staff, I think that Lamar Jackson would be a more efficient passer.